Hi, welcome to SCW, the wrestling channel here on YouTube.com. Thank you for choosing the channel and choosing the video. Please subscribe right now. Leave any comments in the comments section. Would love to know your comments as well on this particular video. It's predictions time. Once again, like and share the video. WWE Hell in a Cell 2017, the predictions for this SmackDown Live exclusive. The card in full then for you're going to start with the kickoff match, which is going to be the Hype Bros against Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin. There's been lots of losses for the Hype Bros. It seems teased they're going to break up for months now. It's a shame it's going to be on a pre-show or a kickoff, so to speak, but I think that the trigger is going to take place here. It's not going to benefit either of the superstar in the long run, but perhaps it's going to benefit more Mojo Rawley, if anybody. I expect the win for Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin, and the Hype Bros to split up after this particular match. So going on to the main show, definitely looking forward to the Hell in a Cell matches. A couple of other matches I'm sort of looking forward to as well. A couple of matches not so much looking forward to, but go through the card for you anyway. Going to start off with a match that I am looking forward to, which is Bobby Roode, the glorious Bobby Roode. Can I get a hallelujah, Saxton, against Dolph Ziggler will be taking place. A lot of people not like the Dolph Ziggler gimmick. I think it's been okay. I don't think it's been great, but I don't think it's been awful. But obviously it's been a great way to emphasise this rivalry over entrances, that Bobby Roode is nothing more than just an entrance. It's going to show that Bobby Roode is more than just an entrance when he gets the victory after Dolph Ziggler. Will it be a one and done? I'm not so sure. They'll probably find another way to drag out another few weeks. But I expect Bobby Roode to pick up the victory here, and I think all in all, not a bad booking job from WWE, and I'm looking forward to seeing how this plays out on Sunday evening. Next, we'll look at Randy Orton versus Rusev. Really enjoyed Rusev Day. I love the way they've incorporated Aiden English into the rivalry. Actually has seemed more fresher than what I thought it was going to be. But I still think that Randy Orton is stale as a face. I think he needs to go back to being heel. I would love to see a Legend Killer or Kill the Legend Killer gimmick happen with Randy Orton. I made that video as a fantasy booking not so long ago, and I would love to take shape for Randy Orton on SmackDown Live, and possibly that could even extend this feud further. But I think that looking at it, I think Randy Orton is going to pick up the victory here, and hopefully from there on, maybe we could see this rivalry finish. But I don't think it's been too bad from what we've seen. Like I said, I really enjoyed Rusev Day, loved the incorporation of Aiden English. I think all in all, Randy Orton needs a pay-per-view victory here, and they need a proper match this time, not a 10-second match. They've had two 10-second matches. I would like to see a full match between these two, and I think it would play out pretty well if they were to do so. So looking forward to seeing how that plays out. The Fashion Files, the Fashion Police, whatever you want to call them, Tyler Breeze and Breeze Ango with Fandango, of course. Expected to have a segment back again, the Fashion Files, on Sunday evening. Will there be a reveal of the mystery of who it will be? We'll have to wait and see. I think now WWE doesn't actually know themselves who did it all them months ago. The rumours were that it could have been Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. Then there's been rumours that they're going to repackage them. So it'll be interesting to see if it is them repackaged, although I'm not quite sure how that will work out. Will it be the Authors of Pain making a debut? We'll have to wait and see. But either way, looking forward to seeing the Fashion Files come back. It certainly is entertaining, even if it feels like there is a lack of direction. Going to go into then the first of the Hell in a Cell matches, the Tag Team Championships, the Usos and the New Day, of course, New Day being the Tag Team Champions. For me, really, they've stole the show every match they've had recently. Really enjoyed the work that they've done in the ring, and I didn't think I'd enjoy it as much as I have, I'll be brutally honest, but I'm looking forward to see what is going to happen here. I think that this could possibly be the best of the lot. If I'm not mistaken, it is the first tag team match in Hell in a Cell, so this could be certainly eyes on the prize for this particular match and could be a show stealer. I'm going to go for the New Day to pick up the victory, even though there's only going to be two members of the New Day there. I think there could be a way the third could get involved. It would be kind of interesting if the Usos did win, because, of course, this rivalry for me needs to finish from here, but it wouldn't surprise me if they do find a way to drag this out even further. But I'm going to go for the New Day to pick up the victory, although a bit of me would like the Usos to win. Next, we'll look at the SmackDown Live Women's Championship, which is going to be Natalya versus Charlotte. We've seen this one plenty of times before, so I'm not too invested in it this time. But what I will say is that I think the time is right to put the belt back on Charlotte. But I do think that this is going to be the start of a story here. They don't seem to be doing as much anymore with the Money in the Bank briefcase with Carmella. They seem to run out of ideas now of what to keep that fresh with the women's Money in the Bank briefcase, of teasing the cash in or teasing what she can and can't do with that case. So I think it could be time. I'm going to predict that Charlotte will win the match, win the championship, but get cashed in on. That way we get a chase for Charlotte to become the SmackDown Women's Champion even much more on the SmackDown programming. So Natalya to lose the belt, but I think Carmella will be the one that benefit and walk out the SmackDown Live Women's Champion from Charlotte. That could even lead to a triple threat come Survivor Series. Next, the United States Championship, AJ Styles versus Baron Corbin. Now, for me, it should have been a triple threat. Ty Dillinger should have been in the mix here, but they've gone with a singles match. Fair play. I think that AJ Styles is going to retain here. I just am of the belief that even though Baron Corbin, a lot of rumours that he was in the doghouse and he's going to be losing matches. Did lose the Ty Dillinger on SmackDown this week. I think that they were teasing that Baron Corbin would win for this. It's normally the reverse booking. The person loses on the show before, wins on the show itself. But I still think AJ Styles will pick up the victory here. I don't see AJ Styles dropping that belt anytime soon at the moment, and unless they want to damage the credibility of the belt and him win it back a month later. So I'm going to say Styles will keep the belt in my personal opinion. Next is the WWE Championship match, Jinder Mahal versus Shinsuke Nakamura. God, I'm not really feeling this one at all, if I'm being brutally honest. The promos for me that people were saying were edgy. Yeah, it was too far, some of the comments, but in my perspective, I just found it very boring, if I'm being very honest, and I found it quite childish in places as well. So it's not done anything for me, this build up. I mean, maybe the time when Nakamura come out when he was the Steel and they come out and attacked Mahal afterwards, that was okay at best, but the whole thing for me has felt like a flat lower mid-card match. Really devalued the WWE Championship. That belt needs to change hands, but it's not going to. WWE is doing a tour of India in early December with the Raw brand. Jinder Mahal is expected to be on that show, and I expect him to be WWE Champion. The only way possible this belt will change hands is if he wins the belt back in India, and I do not see that happening. I see him going in as the champion, walking out as the champion. So Jinder Mahal will find some way to retain that belt. He will retain it for definite. Whether he wins clean or not clean, probably that is the one that's going to be the mystery. But I'm sure many people are screaming now at this video saying, of course, the Singh brothers will help. More than likely, I agree with you. Last but certainly not least is the newly made Falls Count Anywhere Hell in a Cell match. That's right, Falls Count Anywhere, because now, I guess in recent years, it's always the pinfalls in the ring, but before you used to be able to get the pinfall on the top of the cell and perhaps maybe around the ring. This is perhaps the strategy of what they're doing here. You're supposed to be locked in the cell, so this clearly means this is going to go all over the place. This is not going to stay in Hell in a Cell. I'm looking forward to it. I think it actually is, the two Hell in a Cell matches have got potential to be matches of the night, and I loved the video package that was done on SmackDown Live this week between the two. You can see it's been built from April, this match with Kevin Owens and Shane McMahon. It has been built, I would say, on the whole, pretty well. Especially from a PG standpoint, they've done a good job of it. I loved what they did with Kevin Owens beating up Vince McMahon with the play then of when he could beat up Eddie McMahon if provoked. And of course, there has been rumours as well that Kevin Owens could be traded to Raw from this. He has apparently been advertised for Raw, I believe, on the 16th of October. I could be wrong there, but I believe that's the one he's been advertised for. But I'm hoping that he stays on SmackDown Live, and I hope this rivalry really continues forward, because I think it will continue forward in Survivor Series. The thing that's going to be key for me is Sami Zayn going to be involved in this match in any way, shape or form, because he's been kind of playing a role the last couple of weeks in this rivalry. And what was interesting this week was Shane McMahon just completely blanked him, completely ignored him, and Sami Zayn hasn't been doing as well on the roster. That was pointed out quite clearly from Kevin Owens. He was taken out as well by Kevin Owens, and this is a different Kevin Owens we're seeing. Could we see a different Sami Zayn? Could we see a Sami Zayn heel turn because Shane McMahon is going to get the win over Kevin Owens after all that time? Because it has happened before. People that have been biggest rivals become friendships and become, almost allies within the company. We see it most famously, I suppose, at WrestleMania 17 with Stone Cold, Steve Austin and Vince McMahon. Why couldn't it happen with Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, even perhaps if at first it maybe wouldn't make sense? I mean, they were best friends for many, many years. Obviously, it's been also highlighted that Sami Zayn was the best man at Kevin Owens' wedding. I don't see why it couldn't happen. I'm not necessarily going to predict it. What I will predict is Kevin Owens will win. But I wouldn't be surprised if Sami Zayn is involved. And it wouldn't surprise me if Sami Zayn actually turned heel, because it certainly would give him something to do and would actually trigger up a Survivor Series style matchup, because that was the rumour many, many months ago. Shane McMahon, Kevin Owens, two teams going into Survivor Series. Maybe you could have then Kevin Owens with, say, Sami Zayn at his side, maybe Baron Corbin, so that way Shane McMahon gets AJ Styles, and maybe Ty Dillinger as well. And then we see another couple of people fill off that five-man teams, maybe Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler and Randy Orton and Rusev. Boom, you've got your 5-on-5 for Survivor Series. Just could be an idea they're throwing out there for you from the idea of maybe SmackDown Live heading into Survivor Series. So Kevin Owens to win, maybe a build here towards Survivor Series. But I'm going to stop talking from there. That is my predictions there for you for Hell in a Cell. Let me know your predictions in the comments below right now. Do you think I've got it spot on? Do you think I've got it wrong? Where do you think that you would pick instead? Let me know right now. Subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already. Please like and share the video. Spread the word of SCW. This is here on YouTube.com. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.